Coaches and players are in place for the second news gathering following quarterfinal number 2. So the news gathering will start in 1 minute from right now. 1 minute. Welcome to the second news gathering following the second quarterfinal game of this afternoon, the second game of the first session. The team now is the non-advancing team, the Dallas Baptist Patriots. Joining us now is Miles Johnson. He's sitting on the right-hand side of the table, a 6'7" junior out of Arlington, Texas. On the left-hand side of the table is Joey Miller, a 6'3" senior from San Marcos, Texas. And then we also welcome Coach Blake Flickner sitting in the middle of the dais. Coach, we will start with you, and would you please give us a couple of your thoughts about this afternoon's game?
Well, I thought it was a really competitive game. Both teams were aggressive and attacking, especially in the second half. There was a stretch where it felt like it was basket, 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 basket. It was like watching a tennis match back and forth, and you got to give them a lot of credit for making adjustments, moving the ball, and finding the open man. And I thought Joshua Blaylock was the difference in the game. He was unbelievable today, some of the shots that he hit. And I'm proud of the way that our team continued to compete and got back in the game. And we just got to give Fort Lewis credit for making a few more plays.
Any questions from the floor? Just a second, you said?
Yeah. Okay. Coach, in the second half, when you made your big run, what made the difference there? I mean, I know one thing that Blaylock didn't score for like 6 minutes, and did you do something differently defensively on him, or?
I think a lot of credit needs to go to Miles Johnson. You know, he did a great job on number one in the second half, and his length really caused him some problems and forced him into some misses. We tightened up a few things and made a few adjustments at halftime offensively that I think helped us change the pace and the spacing offensively, and really I felt like that was a big part of what led into our run was we were able to score at a higher clip. But Miles and then Tim Simmons did a better job on Blaylock in the second half.
Miles, you had 15 points, 4 rebounds, a couple of assists in this afternoon's game. Coach just talked about what you added defensively in the second half. Kind of give us some of your thoughts about how you thought you played and how your team played with you.
I mean, the motto for our team this year was kind of just, seize the day and do whatever you can do to help the team. We got a group of selfless guys, and kind of the mindset coming in today was just everyone's going to try to play their role, try to do their best, and kind of just do what they could to let the team win and kind of glorify God through their actions. So, I mean, whenever Coach told me that he wanted me to switch onto one, I just kind of rolled with the punches, and I didn't even think twice about it. I said, okay, this is my assignment now, and this is what I got to do. As far as the scoring and the rebounding, I just know that that's kind of part of my role in the team, what I have to do for us to be good teams. And at this point in the year, everyone's a good team.
Joey, 23 points on 10 of 14 shooting, so congratulations on a great shooting game. You guys did a great job of getting to the basket in the second half, a good job of penetrating against Fort Lewis's defense. What was the key to that?
We started with the pace. We played a little bit slower than we liked in the first half. Second half, we started fresh and started getting going. We started getting downhill. My teammates did a good job of screening and letting me get, to my sweet spot going downhill, finding teammates, and they were making the shots. So,
to either one of you, kind of some thoughts about the season. Obviously coming to the regional tournament is a high, but some of the other highs and maybe even a low this season. If you want to comment on something like that.
I mean, we had a great season. I'm very thankful that they gave me a shot to play again. I kind of bounced around school, so I appreciate them giving me another chance to play. At the beginning of the year, we were trying to find ourselves in the team. We had a couple new pieces added to a team that was all together last year, so we put them together. About Christmas, we were starting to click for a couple minutes in a game, and then right after Christmas was when it was starting to get fun. We were really clicking. We went on a 9-game streak, and then we lost one and picked up another 5-game streak. And it's been a really fun year. I've had a really great time.
Miles?
Yeah, to kind of piggyback off of that, we're really a group of brothers, and it's a lot more fun to play basketball when you feel like you're playing with people who you have genuine relationships with, and that's what this team really was. Like Joey said, we had the 8 straight, and then we had another 5-game streak. That was pretty important to our season this year, and then obviously winning the first conference championship in Dbu history. That's really significant. That's something that I know everyone on this team will take with them from this experience. So it was a blessing to be part of this.
All right. Coach, anything else come to mind while you're sitting there?
Well, I just think that this year we've had an unusually high number of close games and overtime games and double overtime games and triple overtime games, and this group's shown a lot of resiliency to battle back and to show toughness in trusting each other and making plays in close games. And a real highlight, I think, is winning the conference championship in a game that we were down late, and they kept battling back, and we've had a number of those this year, and so that's been fun. And for a stretch in the second half, it looked like it might be another comeback for us, but came up a little short.
All right. Any other questions from the floor? All right. Thank you, gentlemen. Congratulations on a great season.
Thank you.
Thank you.